Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. As you can tell, not 100% today. It's been a bit of a rough day, so the evening stream is not quite gonna be as potent as the morning stream, but we will still do our best. Sorry for being late, guys. I had something of major importance to me to sort out, and well, I had to sort that out first. So for today, we will be carrying on with the Primalist. All right. Again, apologies that we are so late there. Like I said, there was something that had to be sorted out immediately. It was important. It was crucial. I had to do it. So that was what I did. And now we're here. Hello, Jono. Good to see you. Now, the last time that we played, I was running the Primalist, and I was having quite a bit of fun with their build. I thought it was very interesting, so, you know, I'm going to do my best to carry on. Yes, everything is fine, but I will not lie about how tired I am. Today, at least. So if I start yawning, then you know why. Yes, indeed, Rena. Hello, Aaron.
I believe that we seek out the outcast, leader of the living rebels, and show her the epoch. The rest
Now,
will be up to you.
apparently, I already have these. That's very interesting. Oh, excuse me. That is very, very interesting. Okay. So apparently I already get access to my Weaver tree? Huh. Well, that's a very, very interesting one. Okay, let's go. I did not know that that was a thing, but apparently maybe it's shared across the board. I don't know. I am going to go to the Maxroll Primalist build, which is already in the video description. And I just realized I never corrected the top supporter listing. I have to go and do that. Give me 1 second. I have to draw that listing from the previous. So that will be something I must do. Okay, where's that from this morning's stream? I think the Weaver thing is shared, yeah. Okay, gotta go copy across the supporter listing, which I will do now. Okay, that is good to go. And then, just in preparation of the end of the stream, I'm just going to take the support listing from the yesterday so that I have that perfectly set up as well. And I'm just going to add that here so I can thank all the people correctly. Okay, good. That'll be for later. All right. Thank you for being so patient with me. Let's get this show on the road. Hey, Lewis. I'm doing okay. Bit tired because I did not get my nap as I normally do. Today was definitely not the day for that. So I'm gonna have somehow battle through the low energy on the night stream while still doing what I need to do. So yeah. Well, fingers crossed that you do get something, my dear friend, because I hope that that'll be the case for you. Okay, Corrupted Lake is the next thing on our list, and then Majelka. Agreed. I hope you do, brother.
Yes? Stay safe. I see.
Okay, that quest is cleared. Now, before we head out, though, I am going to start shifting into Werebear and seeing how that goes. Okay, I believe that the build requires me to shift to the Werebear state. And I will try and do that first. I think that that's the most important thing. So, what does this actually say? Because I'm trying to follow the build at level 20 and use Rampage in Werebear form for clear. But where is Werebear supposed to go onto my thing? That's what I don't understand. What replaces this thing? I'm assuming it's gonna be the Q skill. Okay, well, I will try and see if this is where the fun begins. Let's find out.
Impossible.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to use Rage. Alright.
Impossible.
Why is this? This is so slow, though. This build is more of a spellcaster, so okay. So my Werebear form uses Rage, but basically I'm just supposed to Rampage. I think I'm kind of understanding it, but okay. So I would shift, and then I'm just supposed to do this. Oh, okay. So when I need to clear hordes of enemies, this is what I do. Ah. So essentially, I'm just this walking lightning tank. But then this build makes no sense. Because why am I speccing into that? Not what I was expecting, that's for sure. I'll keep going with this build and see where it goes, but apparently this is the best Primalist leveling build? I'm getting second doubts. Or is it solely because... Yeah, the tornadoes seem like, you know, what they're supposed to do. This is a stun. Well, they are the most common builds out there. The rogue one was working beautifully. But on a personal level, the tornadoes are just better. So, so like, unless I'm playing it wrong, or maybe I just don't have enough points yet, I don't know. Maybe it's because my elemental powers is stronger than the rest of this, because I haven't gone into primordial resonance yet, which I probably need to do to up the damage of my Werebear form, which I think would be, I don't know, the biggest key here, but we'll wait and see. For now though, I think it is gonna be the points, because that's clearly what's gone wrong here. Okay, but it's fine. You know, we live and we freaking learn. There's nothing we can do about that. Alright, tornadoes. Now, what else am I supposed to spec into here? For the tornadoes, I have this already. I have that. There's the frequency of storm bolts, which is nice. And then there's a double cast chance, which I already have. So pull strength, but double cast chance. Okay, so we want the double cast chance here. And then we'll probably get the storm bolts more frequently as well, which is really, really good. Because again, like my elemental powers right now are far stronger than my Werebear powers. I'm assuming that I'm supposed to cast tornadoes. Hey, Sir Tommy, no problem, man. Thank you for hopping in. You know, I'm not trying to say that when I see your face, I see money. But now that you're here, I'm like, ah, that's right. I haven't set up my goal yet. Because whenever I see you, I always think about my goal. So I will go and set my goal, because I often forget to do that. So we will go do that right now. Okay, there we go. Goal set. Okay. Now for Gathering Storm. Right. Okay. Okay, these guys are fine. Okay, across. Hello, Jamel. Taking a break to play something different. Normally I play this on my morning stream, but today is a bit of a different day, so I'm playing something relaxing. And probably gonna yawn the whole way through, because I normally take a little afternoon nap so I can rest and relax, but I didn't get one today. Well, I didn't have a good one, so I'm a little extra tired. So you'll be able to see the yawns today, but it's fine. I'm sure even if I'm yawning, I'm still somewhat decent at what I do. So right now I'm playing this Primalist Druid. He's a very interesting character. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm just seeing where this build takes me, you know? Like, if I find that the leveling build is crap, then I'm gonna put that in my review. I'll just say that for the Primalist, I tried this build, it wasn't great, you know? Like, this season, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend my time assessing builds for Last Epoch. You know, figuring out whether they're good, bad, you know, that kind of stuff. I like the fact that I can use my rage when I'm low on mana, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start putting points into Primordial Resonance, which I think is where I will gain the most. Okay, there's that. Like, I can kind of see how useful this is in its own weird, twisted way. But the problem is that it doesn't deal enough damage to bosses. It has to deal enough damage to bosses. I think that that's where the big deal is for me. It feels like as soon as an enemy is even a slightest bit elite, it's not actually going to do any damage to them. So I don't know how they managed to structure this build or justify it, but yeah, it's a little bit glonky. Like, so the leveling build, I feel at least, is not 100% on what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and I feel that that's where they've gone wrong, kinda. Because it just feels like I've got way more potential in my casting than anything else, so maybe I just don't have good equipment yet, but still. I don't know. It feels glonky, to say the least. I am going to go upward, though, because I think I need to go toward that chest. I just want to open it up, at least, since it's there.
Impossible.
Okay, now. Okay, definitely a better staff at least. The helmet doesn't really matter. Okay, Werebear. Let's have a look at this and see where the points should go. Werebear. Okay, endurance is not the big problem here. I've gotten everything on the inside, so is it this? Okay, so I've now got rage. And yet another point, so another bit of rage. And as for this, more Stormbolt frequency. Let's see if that ups my damage. Excuse me. Alright, so that should be solid enough. Okay, feels like I've got way more Stormbolts now, so that's something. Excuse the frequent yawns. I think that for this particular build, right, the spell damage appears to be the biggest issue. Maybe that's where this is lacking the most. Well, the tornadoes are definitely fun. And since I can gain rage back, shifting from Druid to Werebear, very interesting. It's almost like I can use that as a mana restore. Use it for clear instead. Okay, maybe I can swing this and turn it around. I have ideas. Okay. First we go to the college, and we'll clear more from there.
Impossible.
Okay, now that we're in the college, let's go sell our stuff. Well, Can I jump down? Oh. I'm trying to shortcut, right? I wonder what it'll take for... Oh, there we go. So I could jump down, just not from that kind of height or distance. Which is good. Okay.
Yes. Be well.
I wonder. No, there's no gambler here. Sadly, I don't use axes in this build. If I did, I would have wanted to use that axe, but this build requires staves because I feel like I need more spell damage. Like, that's where my build is lacking. Because I've got almost everything I need. Okay. Let me just check this room up here first. Hurricane Oak Scepter. Well. You. Taste of blood. If only I didn't need a staff, bro. If only. But it does improve my magic. I still don't know what those extra orbs are, but you know what? Let's go with it. I feel like I'm just essentially using the Werebear form. Almost like it's just to restore mana. Then after I restore the mana, that's it. But for now, I'm also increasing my damage in that form. So who knows, maybe I'll do more damage later on once I spec into my Druid tree properly. This is a two-handed maul. Ugh. Come on. What does it take to get a guy a proper... Well, dude thanks me for slaying him. Torch of the Pontifex. Okay. I love the animation of the dragon whenever I summon the town portal. Now that is the most worth it thing about this pack. You have that and you can just be cool.
Impossible. Yes.
Okay, gonna sell all these off because I don't need them.
Be well.
And I will go and turn in the quest.
What do you want?
5 points is gonna be important there. Okay, level 35. Got it. That's when I switch to final setup. Spam tornadoes till out of mana. Then swap to bear form. Once ready, swap back to human form and slay. Okay, I get the picture. Not long to go now. Okay, it's a little bit of a different kind of rampaging, but I can still rampage, just I have to do it weirdly, continuously. So I guess that works. And now my Care Bear form. Let's do this. Okay, there's that. Passive points are good. Okay, back to the Nemesis first. Let me touch him gingerly. Exsanguineous. Do I use this? The answer is no. I need Kermode's Cage. So I guess I will keep my Exsanguineous. Challenge! Ha, lightning penetration increase. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, I kind of get how to play this now. My opinion is now very different. So, done correctly, you are essentially going to use your tornadoes first to weaken your enemies. And then, once you run out of mana, you can switch to bear form, which gives you full range. Switching back gives you full mana anyway. This is interesting, at least.
Yes? Gods be with you.
Look at those tornadoes absolutely ripping through that.
Gods be with you.
Okay, find the outcast hideout in the Risen Lake. Aha! And that's also where we'll find the Corrupted Lake. Okay, got it.
Impossible.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great way of getting your mana back. Okay, let's go. Cleaver Solution. Really? That's the name of this. Cleaver Solution. I've never seen that before, so I'm actually going to keep that. Because that is absolutely hilarious. Cleaver Solution. That is going straight in my big box of stashes. I need to find the Corrupted Lake. feel like this is definitely the next thing. After I get that. Alright. Alright, Skelly Mans, let's go. The gates to the college are open.
Impossible.
Okay, level 30. I'll soon be able to switch to the final tab, which is good. Okay, now I've got elemental penetration while transformed and more damage while transformed, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, the next thing is, what is the other passive that I need? Okay, I think this will come together slowly over time. It might take a little bit of, it might take a little while, but we're definitely gonna get there. Wind in the leaves. Aha, okay. Bush Stalker. Ooh. Health leech on crit. Okay, this is for Spriggan form, but we want that for the attack speed anyway, so we don't care. We just want 5 points in here to get all attributes +1. 5 points in here, and 5 points in here for minion armor. Okay. Harmonious weapon. Crit avoidance per 5 attunement is good. Primal shifter, and then Tiger Spirit. I died. LOL. I knew I shouldn't have been checking that build while just standing there, but okay, that's what happens. At least the instance didn't reset, right?
Impossible.
That's what I get for checking my build in the middle of combat, but... that's how it is. That's how it is. If my frequent yawns don't make you guys yawn too, then I'm not doing my job. So yawn with me, nerds! Okay. Okay, yeah, it's doing way more damage now. Whew. That was kind of glonky. That was kind of glonky donkey. Skeleton, sir, I was examining equipment. Why must you be like that, huh? Huh? Imagine being like that. Okay, let me see. Equipment-wise, yeah, okay, we're still using the same jams. But this, I can certainly say, is definitely better than what I had before. Oops, accidentally transformed. Okay, the corrupted lake. Well, let's go. Now, while I'm in here, I teleport back, sell my stuff, and go put away the exsanguineous and all the other stuff. It's not free to play, no. You can actually purchase it through my store. In fact, actually, that reminds me, I should have adjusted the timers. You can purchase it through a store to support me, but it's not free to play, and it's only on the computer.
Yes.
It's only on PC. So if you're not a PC gamer, then unfortunately this is not available to you.
Be well.
But if you are a PC gamer and you like action RPGs,
New subscriber detected.
ARPGs essentially, then this is a pretty decent game. Pretty fun for sure. Welcome, new subscriber. I know, right? They just don't want me to get stronger. It's so sad. Oh, I already have a better exsanguineous. Let me see, between these two, which one better? This one better.
Yes.
I better make it in the stash tab. More legendaries. There we go. Okay. I like to have lots of storage in this game, because I keep finding legendaries left, right, and center. I still don't have them all. I must have all the unique equipment. Let's get rid of these cultist folk. Taste the power of the wind. Let me see what's actually down there first. Seems like a little tiny space there. Just want to be sure. Oh, well then. You know, I wonder, why did they never have dual-wielding wands? Oh, Leroy, good to see you. It would be nice if they added a new class. A monk or a fist fighter would definitely be cool. Like, it would definitely add some spice.
Impossible.
Okay, definitely starting to get the hang of this build, though. It feels almost like the switch axe to me. Like, I see its potential, it just takes a while. I am okay. Not 100%, that's for sure. I didn't get my nap and my rest today, so I am, my mind is a little bit dull. And I'm yawning a lot, but you know what? I'm not the sort of guy to let that beat me. I'm just too cool for that, you know? But yeah, okay, my Werebear form is definitely to help me clear faster. But the tornadoes, the tsunami of tornadoes, also known as the Tornami, is essentially how I'm going to go with this. Okay. Rusted Cleaver of Authority. That's all great, except that I need an actual staff.
Impossible.
Okay, this thing. Let's see. Will it be better? 821. Brother. Okay, so this one's definitely better. That's fine. Okay, we now have 5 points in there. Now to start increasing my attributes until I can get Wind in the Leaves, which I think will be important because according to that, how much do I need there for Wind in the Leaves? Oh, I go all the way with that one. Okay, great.
New super chat received.
Alright, back to the Risen Lake. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Always appreciated, Luis. Let me add you to the list early. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to everybody who's still watching despite the fact that I'm half asleep here. But the show must go on, and the leveling must go on. Why? Because that's what a real man would do. Swamp Fiend, okay.
Impossible.
Outcast Seer, okay. Now since this place counts as an actual combat map, I can still leap through it. So we use that to go a little bit faster. Where are you?
Welcome, traveler.
I don't care.
May Terra smile upon you.
Whew, it does feel good. Not gonna lie.
Welcome, traveler.
Okay,
Itera smile.
clear. Now we travel west to Tethma. And if we're gonna go west, then okay. We also need to go to the Felled Wood, unfortunately. So I say we go back to the Fallen Tower. See if we can get a waypoint, and then we'll go somewhere else entirely. This is the way. Werebear. Oh my god.
Impossible.
If that's the Felled Wood, then... Ah, okay, so the Felled Wood leads me to the Soulfire Bastion, and then the Fall... Oh, okay. Noted. Okay, so let's go to Felled Wood first. This is just because we want to unlock the pathway to the Bastion, because if we don't do that, then eventually when you want to try and go to the Bastion, you're gonna have a bad time. So, let's unlock it early so we can just teleport to the Bastion in the future. I still remember when I first played this game, I just barreled through along the main path. I figured, hey, if they want me to travel there, they will make me travel at some point, right? I was wrong.
Impossible.
Soulfire Bastion looks like it's over there. Give me monies. Okay, so that's not the Soulfire Bastion, that's literally the ruins of Etendel. Hello, Shue. How's it going? You know, Lewis, you're not wrong. Everybody gets a tornado from me. Yum, yum, yum. Attack! That must be the Soulfire Bastion. So, we're gonna make our way there. Oh, a Nemesis. Hello, Nemesis. I'll be there shortly. Well, better than me, I'm falling asleep on my own stream, sure, because quite literally, I've not gotten enough sleep today. Did I build my own? No, I usually will contact a company that builds for me. In Singapore, the most trusted ones are called Aftershock. They're pretty great at what they do. I just get them to build the PC, and it's just a simple way of sorting things out. I don't have to worry about it, and they give you, like, if I'm not wrong, it's 3 years warranty as well, which is really good, because if you ever run into any difficulty, you can just call them to come out on site, which I think is awesome. So, yeah. That's pretty much it.
Impossible.
Deflection. Alright. Soulfire Bastion.
Hey, come here. I need to speak with you.
I mean, I wouldn't normally mind, but yeah. Like, under normal circumstances, this should not be an issue, but it is. So I'm just gonna have to tank through it and survive. So that's all that's gonna do is, like, it just makes me yawn excessively on stream, you know, because like that's just what happens when you just don't get, when I don't get enough rest. It just happens, so I have to live with it. All right. So I guess my damage does go up. Nice. I do lose some mana, but that's fine. There we are.
Impossible.
Now we'll just mow through this slight town area. Oh, I will power it through because I'm not missing a second of effective leveling. Gotta always level as much as I can, because you won't get chances twice. Oops. Serenus the Accuser. Huh. Alright, you Ronin wannabe. Die.
Impossible.
Back to human mode. Pretty much, yeah. Time is money. That's why I'm going to spend my time stabbing things with my staff, apparently. Aha, okay, we're gonna empower these.
Impossible.
Almost there. This actually feels really comfortable because I can spam tornadoes. I can quite literally spam tornadoes. It's great.
I will not die here.
I should put in those levels ASAP. Hold on. Okay, so my tornado is 12 plus 1. Aim. Let me see, where should I spec this? Give me 1 second. I think going for cost is probably the most important thing. Or I could go for more double casts. Let's start with duration first, make them last longer. Okay, this is fine. Werebear form. Okay, I'm gonna go with this first. Makes sense. And then later on I can get more storm. Okay. Grand. Now let's go, Werebear! Hey CG, we're doing alright. Can't really complain. I'm doing my best not to fall asleep. Hey Foxarella. What up, nerd? game is going fine. The only thing that's not fine is that because I didn't nap today, I'm like literally dying. So I'm doing my best not to fall asleep midway through leveling. But there was no way I was gonna skip my show for today. A man must work, else a man will not eat. I wish, but unless Foxy's gonna send me that coffee, it's not gonna happen. Because my house has no such thing as coffee. Unfortunately. Because nobody here drinks it, so... Well, nobody in my family drinks it, so... I already have a bone harvester, so that's okay. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Impossible.
I filled that, CG. My everything is messed up right now, I tell you. Okay, I'm just gonna toss out that Mage Dorn Idol. An ice mocha would do great for me right now, but don't think it's happening. Well, therein lies Imperial Tethema. Tethema. Do your best with all the end of month meetings. I think even if you go to PAX, CG, there's not gonna be very much there. Our player count has fallen a lot. Sorry. I choke whenever I apply this, but I need to apply this lip balm. See you later, Shrey. Huh. Thanks, Leroy. Either way, I appreciate you guys being here.
Impossible.
I can see that the night stream is not used to me playing other games. But they will learn eventually. No worries. Go ahead and do your meetings and all that. 'Tis all good with me. This for my rogue later. Satisfied.
Be well.
See you later, CG. Alright. Ah, crap. I forgot to get my relic. I have a special relic that is actually quite important. I need to go and get that now. Grr. Okay, we're gonna do that again. I knew I forgot something. Oh, yeah. Now, let me try and see if this one will feel better or worse. I will see and test. Okay. This one. Man efficiency and okay. Now for gathering storm, what do I need? Okay, that's that. Okay, let's try out what this relic feels like. It will either be good or pretty bad. Alright, let's go. This game is pretty much the same as Path of Exile, Diablo 4. They're all ARPGs, so they should all be similar. Should being the key word, of course.
Impossible.
Oak Scepter's not that great. But yeah, basically it's like Diablo, ARPG. You run around, you murder people, you know, absolutely destroy them. And yeah, you just do what you do. Now, there are builds in this game, and following the builds is very important. However, I'm not making my own this time. It is pretty much Diablo. It was made by an indie dev team that basically wants to compete with Diablo and Path of Exile. They do a bang-up job, but because they're an indie team, I don't know how frequent the seasons will be. And of course, it's only on PC right now, so no console release, which of course limits their audience a bit. Now, I'm almost 100% certain that this game will eventually be something that can release on console, but yeah. Rest is indeed the key, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, you know? You just have to roll with the punches. Sometimes life throws you a sucker punch, but you gotta live with it. That's the key thing.
Impossible.
At times in life, you do not have a choice. Today is one of those times. No good there. Okay, onward.
Impossible.
Commander's class freezing. Okay.
Impossible.
I'm still hoping for Usanai's sphere, but currently do not have that. It'll be quite a good relic to use.
Impossible.
WWO? You talking about WoW or something else? Makes sense. I figured you were a massive nerd, so yep. WoW is logical. I mean, look, nothing wrong with playing WoW instead. Okay, if that's what you have to do. Whoa. Do I have to go to Darkling Pier? Okay, wait, no. Wait, it does say yeah, go there. What the hell? Confused and alone. Alone and confused in the shadows. Imperial Dreadnought, okay. I only ever played WoW for a very short time. Those were the old days.
Impossible. I swear, when I actually need
and actually need the so-called free rolls or free upgrades for my stuff. Or maybe I can upgrade it with silver, but whenever I see that, I'm like, ah, damn it. My chapter is too early to gain rewards for that. Four health on kill. Dreadnought's deck. Let's go. Huh. World Wrestling Organization. I love it. It is co-op if you want it to be. You can play with friends for sure. But as I recall, Foxy, I don't think you're on PC. Because right now it is only available on PC. But if you ever shift over to being a PC person, Foxy, then you can buy through my store.
Impossible.
Wait a second, what can I... Oh. I thought that was ground, and I literally just leaped against a wall. Okay. This goes to show how much my brain is paying attention. Yeah, it's PC only. For now. That can always change, but it's taken them like a year to even have a decent release. So they waited a year, then finally made their second season. So yeah, it's definitely good, but I hope that they'll work on a console release because that's what a lot of people have been telling me they're hoping for. Yeah, let's go beat up Admiral Harden. Spam all my mana as a human. Swap over to wizard for a second, and then do it all again. This is the way.
Hurry and break it. I'll take that. Get to the railing and give a signal when you're ready. Get to the railing and give a signal when you're ready.
Okay, time to jump off the deck. And after we jump off the deck, we wander over here.
Not as cold as I'd like.
Okay, let me see. Here, I need Majelka and Sapphire Tablet. Okay, those will be the last two quests.
You washed up. Yeah, I'll only slow you down. Please, go on without me.
Impossible.
Thank you to everyone sitting through the pain of my yawns, though. I know it is not quite as good as the shows that you would normally be used to, but I thank you all regardless anyway. Oh, come on, look at these guys. These nerdy creatures. Gotta beat them up. You know, as much as it sucks, I think I'm gonna have to like call it an early night later. Because I'm definitely too sleepy to carry on.
Impossible.
Thanks for sharing my music. My muzak. Now they said there's supposed to be a quest here, hidden gems. I don't know where it triggers, but I'm just gonna check it down there. And thank you, Foxy, for posting those links. Oh, she forgot one, and then Jonathan swept in and got it. Good job, guys. Thank you. The support means a lot. But I think we can also semi-save how it is because that's not too many people here, so it's all good for now.
Impossible.
My morning shows on other games doing well. Just thought I'd try a night show on this instead of TFD. And it might take me a while to build up. Good to know where my audience mostly is, though. Okay. Excuse me, winged carrion? How dare you? Somehow, I don't know. Yeah, no. I thought for a second it had potential, but nope, I was wrong. Okay, wind in the leaves. That's what we need. So we can attack even faster. Okay, got them divine bolts raining from the sky. Quarterstaff of binding. Actually, yeah, I'll take that. Now this, can it make my damage higher? Okay, it does. A little bit, but that's good enough for me. Even a little bit can be considered good.
Impossible.
The only thing I can imagine is that it would probably rip things apart. Nah, I stopped Schedule 1 because even on the morning streams, it's not a live service game. Like, I played for fun, but obviously there's no real content to make there. And, again, it's just a, it's not really a live service. So because of that, I can't justify putting time into it. I mean, it was fun for what it was, but that's all, really. Back to human form, okay. The scavenger. That looks like a pretty good belt for anyone that wants to throw. Rouge Zabat. I think Hidden Gems doesn't have a quest execution, so that's okay. On to the next. I plan to rip and tear until it's done, but first and foremost, I am going to go and get some water. So I'll be right back. I'm portaling back to town anyway. Okay, that worked. I'm gonna get some water and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, I will say one thing. I don't normally consume any sweets. Or, well, not right now, but you know what? I had to just get some chocolate because otherwise I think I'm just going to fall asleep right here. You know? So...
Take care.
See you later, Palo. I just realized I was so sleepy earlier that instead of actually selling my stuff to the store, I put it all in my stash. Well, that won't happen a second time. I literally like never take chocolates, but temporary solution, but survivable. Oh, the one. Now soon we will even have to do something. We'll have to do something even more boring technically. Become like one level away from it, but we're gonna have to start setting up item filters.
Impossible.
Which are pretty important, unfortunately.
Do not die.
There we go. Skill slot for specialization. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, now we're into the end game. So, okay, everything here is the same, except that the next thing I need to specialize in is apparently Warcry. Okay, let's back into Warcry. I have that. Interesting. Okay, so that's what that does. The main skills appear to be... Oh, what about this tree down here? Invulnerable for 1 second. Warcry now restores your health. Okay. I kind of understand this. Okay. Yep, only because I'm falling asleep. I didn't get my nap today. Well, I tried to, but had my own issues. Well, I literally grabbed chocolates to stay awake. Okay. I mean, that always happens when you install drivers. Just what you do is you just restart it. It's fine. Very common thing. Just restart your PC. Sometimes you have to turn off and turn on your monitor again, but just restart your PC and you'll be fine. That's always what I do. That's odd.
Impossible.
Rare for that to happen, that's for sure. But fair enough. Okay, I understand. So tornado is still going to be my major source of damage, but we are going to adjust a couple of things. Cool. And yeah, I'm taking a break from TFD today. You ever played Diablo? It's the same thing. It's an ARPG. You basically see your enemies, kill your enemies. It's a very simple methodology for all games. Slight decrease, but this is way better. That just sounds weak as crap. What the hell kind of gamer are you, man? But anyway, look, for the most part, Diablo ARPGs, they're not complex. They can seem that way at the start, but it's all about following the build, no different from TFD. Certainly, their builds can be a lot wilder, and there's a lot more things to understand, but overall it's not too bad. Like, even for me, it might take me some time, but most builds are actually very, very easy to come to grips with, which is what I like about games like this. It doesn't look super hard to learn as long as you're following the build. You gotta know what to build, where, how to build it. Like, that's what you gotta do. So if you're good with that, sure.
Hey now, I've seen how you handle yourself.
Yeah, for me, I'm basically just using, like, I don't want to come with my own because I'm too lazy this time around. So what I'm doing is I'm just following the ones on Maxroll. And although some of them are pretty poorly explained, like I'll probably do videos explaining them to people. But like this one was pretty poorly explained at first. But now I understand it.
New subscriber detected.
So it's actually doing semi-decently. Oh, welcome new subscriber. There's a Druid. It's very similar to the old Druids that used to be used in Diablo 2. But right now I'm trying to structure this in a more unique way. Okay, 3-point bonus.
Possible.
But this particular combination, what I'm doing is that when I run out of mana, I can shift into my bear form, which restores essentially, which gives me rage instead of mana. But when I go from bear back to human, my mana will be restored, or rather, my mana will be at whatever my rage level was. So I basically just found an interesting way to game the system, which is this.
Impossible.
Okay, no spear or anything, but what kind of boots does this build need? And they don't tell you. Lovely. Lovely. It's painful. See you later, Leroy.
Impossible.
When she told me it'd take the courage of a Ruby Nagasa, I didn't expect this. It's one step closer to giving her a piece of my mind.
And as for the game called Arc Raiders, yeah, I've heard about it. But I'm not a creator for it. Is a lot of workers today a good thing?
Impossible.
Okay, that was quite the loot lizard. No, I need to compare the DPS. Way better, so then we don't have to care about this one. Got it.
No room.
Inventory management, always important. Okay, now back to the statistics. In accordance with what they have told me to get. Okay, everything is 555, so then this thing goes to 5. And immediately after, another 5 on Bush Stalker. Okay, BEA beautiful. Yeah, I'm a creator for this game, the one. You want to buy it or buy any supporter packs for it, you do it through my store, but it's PC only right now, just remember that. But see you later, Lewis. And yes, lots of workers around this time because my US audience is quite busy around this time, usually. Okay, I know what to do here. But gearing wise, we're going to have to adjust this completely, which is fine. Hidden gems is clear. Sapphire tablet, which I can do a little later. Depends on where you are in the US. Most of the US folks are already at work. But regardless, yeah, since they are early, they're mostly at work or busy, especially end of month. Okay, I need to go and get Whirlpool, Maelstrom, whatnot.
Impossible. No room.
Let's see. Buried in the slums. She told me the Emerald Nagasa.
Aid me.
Hello, Game Patty. The only problem is that, unlike Diablo, which had a system of like, okay, let's say I'm in this instance right now. If I leave and come back, then it's fine, right? But this game's a bit different. If you leave the instance, it will reset the instance. I don't know why it does that, but this has been a bit of a problem. Just a smidge. No. I mean, it just resets the map. You know what a procedurally generated map is, right? For those that do not know, the same stuff that we had in Diablo 2. But in Diablo 2, if I took a town portal and I came back, the map was the same way it was. Hey, Brandon. But here, the map will not be the same. It will do another procedural generation, which is why if you leave, any loot that you left on the ground will be gone. Better for the server health, of course. But, well, there can be problems as well. Okay. Back to town. Now fingers crossed.
Gold won't save you, but blade might.
Okay. Okay, now this is gonna
Take
be the
care.
time. All right, we're going to start adding rules now. Why? Because this is very important for gearing. When you're trying to gear, you'll need to worry about a whole bunch of different stuff. So, okay. Apparently I need strength. They're not showing me what unique boots I need, so I wonder, will my movement speed be faster or slower? Let's find out.
Take care.
And also, let's see. Way better if I just use this. Yep. Storm Tide is probably the best choice, which will help me move around a lot faster. Whee! No, item rules are different. Item rules are basically designed to help you gather the type of items that you need. So it'll help you like work on what you need for your build. Like for example, right now with this particular build, I have a need for a two-handed staff, Primalist body armor, things like that. So I'll go two-handed staff. So it'll help me to emphasize this as one of the weapons. So I will be able to see other weapon drops, but this is like will emphasize the fact that okay, so right now I'm searching particularly for two-handed staffs, you know, something like that. Armor, everything, of course. Offhand, I don't really need. Okay, and I probably need amulets. I need all accessories, and I need all idols. Okay. I will make a separate one for idols later, actually. That's probably best. Let's start with this first. So, item type, and the rarity must be all these. Okay. And then it's time to adjust the affixes. So right now, we want items with at least 2 of these affixes on everything, but we're gonna have to add the rules for said affixes. So, rule number 1 would be cooldown. So now we just tick this and it says anything that's cooldown related. So that'll be pretty important. Okay. My Primalist idol doesn't need that. Actually, wait. They're right. I don't need these on... I don't need to worry about these on idols. because I've got a separate filter for idols. So we'll ignore the idle rule here, which will make things a lot easier. Okay, got it. Perfection. Alright, so that's the first rule saved. The next one is... and we want the level of Tornado. Warcry, Maelstrom, Werebear, Gathering Storm. Okay, perfect. Confirmed. All right, next. Increase cast speed. Okay, confirm. Why is it only idols? I swear. Boo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I won't worry about that for now then. Spell damage. Okay. We want... okay, that. Okay, I don't care about the minion part. No. I have no need to do so. The rest are all idols again, so we're good on that. Okay. Alright, that's another rule completed. Armor shred, strength. Okay. Rogue has a lot of armor shred, but here all I've got is... okay. I guess that'll have to do. Strength and mana regen, okay. Okay, the rest are all in idols. And then the next thing is... okay, health regen. Welcome back, John. I'm just doing up my filters right now. Okay, now just general health.
New subscriber detected.
Yeah, welcome new subscriber. Now we'll look at resistance. Okay, that's perfect. Endurance and vitality. Okay. Vitality selected. Okay, frail chance, slow chance, chill chance. Okay, armor and dodge. Oh wait. Okay, better. And then dodge. Okay, that should suffice. Yep, okay, that's everything. Now, I'll need to do the same for idols, but what I'm gonna do is I will now add this as a condition. Then we're gonna add a separate rule. This one is specifically for item types. I'm gonna say idols, all kinds of idols, idols with affixes, and we basically do the same thing. Oh crud, but as I was going through them, I just realized, that may not have been smart. Two of these affixes. Blah, the idle thing. Let me see, actually. I should probably go and check, like, do they show it? Apparently, they don't even show that stuff. Okay. Cool, I guess. I think for the idols, I'll just go through myself manually, whatever I want. That might be best. Hey, Nisk. But yes, I was playing the Primalist. I was checking things out. I set up my item filters, so now I think I know what to do. Alright. No. My organization is still bad. I just haven't shown it to you yet. I will show it to you at a later time and make you suffer. Everything is just all thrown in there. But it's good to see you, brother. I'm glad that you're doing well, niece. And of course, this time around I'm not making my own builds, so I was following whatever build is put out. And if I think it's good enough, I'll give it a video.
I wish I'd seen it. I can only imagine how she feels.
That's just my point of view. I would have loved to make my own builds, but I got no time to study the math. I think I have to go all the way left and then around. Which, as irritating as it is still the way to go. As crazy as it is, guys. No, I hate ending early, but this sleepiness is too much, man. Well, I guess this will have to do for now. Remember when we couldn't, when we literally couldn't trade items? Back then, when Nisk, Arcane, and I played, we could not trade items unless, like, you had obtained them together. I hope they fixed that. That's the only thing I want. And yes, I am indeed. I will be calling it early as soon as I get this shit done. Because there's no way I'm stopping halfway. Now, Werebear form is easy. This one I don't need to worry about, but I am going to get more stuff here. On my lightning strikes to rampage. Gathering Storm. I had better double check. What does my Gathering Storm want to do? shock or okay, that one is just a QL, so I don't really need to worry about that. I've got my maelstroms and things like that. Okay, concentrated storm. There we go. Right. Then for the tornado, if I'm not wrong, for tornado they need me to get my double cast. And also this, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I want my double cast first. Okay, double casting, and that's fine. And for Warcry, now I can start bringing up maelstroms. Then I'm gonna reduce its cooldown to 5 seconds and start using maelstroms permanently, which will be great.
Impossible. Impossible.
Okay, there we go. Okay, almost there.
Hidden so close. A word of advice. Don't ask her about the diamond matrons. You'll regret it.
I just realized I was kind of silly. I was just walking around there doing aura walk, despite the fact that I haven't actually triggered my skill at all. Very, very smart of me. Don't tell me you died already. Damn. Let's head toward the Nemesis.
Impossible.
I know it's impossible. Make some exceptions for me.
Impossible.
Only this helmet, but great. Good, but not great. I'll just get it though. 'Cause why not? And done. This is a good staff, but I don't think I want to replace my current one just yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's way, way lower down the rung. Okay, that's not happening. Okay. If this is town, then I will call it. But if it's not town, then I cannot do that.
Impossible.
It looks like town. Is it town? Oh, it's town, finally. I'll carry on the journey in the morning for real, though. And I thank you to everyone who hung out here today. I know you guys are busy with work and the like, but thank you so much.
Can I help you? Can I help you? Stay safe, traveler.
Okay, I now have the Sapphire Tablet and the rest of the quest. Okay, so ladies and gents, sorry for cutting this short. You know, genuinely, I wasn't planning on starting late and then ending early, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with it. So I appreciate you all. All right, thank you all for being here with me. I will see you guys in the morning, hopefully after some rest, so I can do a proper stream on this. But that being said, please do enjoy it again tomorrow, and thank you for this little break from TFD. I think it was very much needed. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you again. Catch you later.